Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome back. This week's theme, we're doing a rant slash story time, and I think I'm just going to rant to you guys. If you hear any background noise like right now, it's because of my dog. Um, I filmed this video like 5 times and it's not going well. But, yeah, I think I'm just going to film this video and not even edit it. I think I'm just going to post it as soon as I'm done. Literally, that's what I'm going to be doing. But if you're coming from a main channel, you'll basically know all this stuff, but yeah, I might get emotional, I doubt it, but I will be telling you guys my personal story, my personal life, and everything, and I thought that you guys should know because you guys, I don't know, I don't know, I feel like I get better when I talk to you guys because you guys actually listen to me and some of you know what I'm going through, and you guys do make my day. When you comment a lot of things like I'm pretty and things like that, but yeah, I just feel like I need to talk to you guys because yeah, basically what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is me having anxiety. Recently I was diagnosed with anxiety, and it's really bad. They said that I need to go to counseling for it, and if I don't go to counseling I'm going to have to, no, sorry, they said that I have to go to counseling for it, and if the counselor feels that I'm not gonna, like, good enough for counseling, that I'm going to have to take medicine for it. It's really hard to talk about. Really. Wow. Sorry. Um, when it comes to topics like this, it's really hard to talk about because it is something really big. Like sometimes I don't even know what to say because it's really hard to talk about. Um, when it comes to anxiety, you honestly don't know who has it because some people fake it. I mean, like, for example, like, honestly, I don't know anybody out there, like, YouTuber wise, like, I don't know, but, there's a lot of people out there who have it and you just don't know. Like me, you guys probably think like, oh yeah, she seems so happy, she seems like she's having fun and everything, but honestly, behind the camera, I'm really not. I'm really, really not. I I have a lot of things going on in my life, and it's pretty crazy. It's a lot, and honestly, when I'm talking to you guys, I'm being myself, but sometimes I just put on a smile and it's not really real. And yeah, so let me tell you how it all started basically. When I was little, I had parents who finally decided to get a divorce because they really didn't really love each other. They basically just got together because they had me, because my mom was really young. She had me at 16. And as it was building up to that point, my mom and me weren't in the best situation. Well, my dad and me started fighting a lot because of his wife didn't really like me and she wasn't doing things that she should have. Like, she was doing rude things to me. And I tried to tell my dad and he didn't really, like, listen to me. So I decided to finally leave because I felt like I couldn't be in an environment with them who's going to treat me horrible. So I left because my dad didn't want to believe me, and my dad finally, after a year, realized that what she did was wrong, and that I was actually right, and he said he was sorry, and he actually showed because I was kind of playing hard with him, like hard to get, kind of like he would try to talk to me and I really wouldn't answer, and eventually one time he came into my house with me not even knowing. I was with my friend, and my mom came upstairs and she's like, your dad's here, and my brothers were with him, and keep in mind I haven't seen them for a year, and my dad's like, do you want to go out and eat and talk? So we did, and now we're good. But now me and my mom aren't talking, and that kind of led me here to where I'm at now. It's kind of really hard because me and my mom always always were fighting 24/7. Literally, we were always fighting. We always disagreed on things, and me and my mom eventually had a big fight, and she was honestly going to send me to my dad's. She was going to, take me to my dad's, and I wasn't going to see my mom, basically. Like, she was just going to send me away. And my aunt, the person I'm so close to, the one that I really truly love, the one that I feel is my true mother, my aunt, her sister, my mom's sister, she was like, no, because we're really close, and she was like, no, I'm not going to be able to see her if I go to her dad's, because my dad lives pretty far. And so she took me in, and it was really hard to adjust, and it still is really hard to adjust because this basically kind of just recently all happened. I have to share a room with my little cousin. I had to go to a new school and leave my old school, which I really didn't care about me leaving my old school because that was sucked, but I would have to leave my best friend, and I love my best friend. Like I said, if you came from my main channel, you kind of already know who Dylan is, but Dylan is my best friend. No, yes, he's a guy, and no, we're not dating. He is a gay, which I love him so much. He is so funny. He makes me laugh so much. I really love him because he has depression, and he kind of basically knows what I'm going through and everything, and we just click so much. I mean, everything that he likes, I like, and everything that I like, he likes. We're basically the same person, basically just in different forms, obviously. But I love him. He always knows what to say to me to make me feel better when I'm like sad. I honestly, he's the only person who really knows how to calm me down when it comes to me going to have an anxiety attack. When I almost had an anxiety attack, um, and literally he knew exactly what to do, exactly what to say to me, and everything. And literally he helped me before I had it because I know when I'm gonna have my anxiety attacks, and he knows what to say to me. I love him so much. He knows exactly what to say to me. But yeah, and I had to leave him, and we still talk and everything. And eventually we're gonna see each other soon. I'm so excited. He might be coming to school with me for my last day, just for a visit though, not to stay. But yeah, it's really hard because I had to adjust to a new school, and I really hated it. I really hated that. I even had a breakdown. I had an anxiety attack about it, and it was a school day, and I had an anxiety attack because of me not wanting to go to the school. But I'm happy that I did, because if I didn't, I wouldn't meet my new best friend Ashley, and Cassie and things like that. I wouldn't see them. So I'm kind of really glad that I got to the school, because even Ashley has anxiety, and she knows exactly how I feel too sometimes. So I'm really glad that I have her. And Cassie has gone through some things as well, so she knows how I am as well. And it's really hard. Um, my mom won't talk to me more. She honestly literally ignores everything that I talk to her. I always text her and call her to see if I can see her, and she just ignores me. She doesn't text back or call me back, and it's really hard because I have brothers and sisters, and I like to see them. Sorry if I'm looking down, it's because I'm playing with my knee. It's really hard because my brothers and sisters live with my mom, and it's really hard for me to see them because I know sometimes when I see them and I have to leave, they cry, and it makes me want to cry. And they always like, oh, please don't leave, I love you, I miss you, and I come back home, because I basically kind of raised those kids. I literally started babysitting those kids literally almost since they were babies, and literally like I've been there for them so much. Every time my mom was gone to go out, I was watching them. I was watching those kids since the day I wake up, since the time I go back to bed. I was always watching them, like every day. And it was not really healthy for me, but I did it because I cared about them and I loved them. And so it's really hard because like I don't know what to do. So they do come to visit my aunt, so I do get to see when they go to my other aunt's house. But it's not the same. And my little brother, he has ADHD, so he's different, obviously. And my brother doesn't treat him the best. He treats him literally like shit. He literally, makes fun of him, picks on him, and like if I was there, I know I could probably stop that, but I can't go back because it'd be putting me in danger, basically. Because literally, would always go upstairs and cry in my room every single day of my life. And there was times where I would say, I want to kill myself, and I would always have to call my aunt and uncle and talk to them about it, or talk to Dylan. And even though I told them that I never would hurt myself, there was times where I thought about hurting myself, and it's really hard. So yeah, that's basically some. There's so much more to the story, but I don't even know if like this video would be able to cover it all. But there's some of it in my life that and also not even that, but like I even have things going on at school. I was, thought I had people that I was actually friends with, and they actually weren't my friends. I guess if you want to say, they're kind of bullying people now, and even though I ignore it and I don't say anything about them or whatever the case is, they always, want to talk about me. They even kind of sometimes cyberbully me. And honestly, what I'm trying to do to ignore that is honestly just ignore it and, think of the people who are there for me and who support me. And if I ever need to talk to somebody about it, I always talk to Ashley, because Ashley's also one of the people who, um, sorry, who is also going through the bullying thing with me with these girls, and I'm not going to name any names, but I feel like it's very immature and childish, and I feel like people sometimes need to act their age and grow up, but whatever, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to ignore it and be the bigger person, and just, yeah, pretty much. So there's so much going on, and I stressed out so bad, especially with school, because with this school, because of my attendance, it's not perfect, because I barely went to school at my other school. I don't have enough attendance for me to graduate, so I have to redo my junior year, what sucks. So yeah, there's so much things going on in my life, guys, and what I do, honestly, like how it all started when I finally figured out that I had anxiety was when me and my aunt were going to get me a checkup for the doctor, and she was talking to me about everything that was going on in my life. And so now, honestly, I keep to myself sometimes, and that's really bad, because I never used to be like that, and now I am ever since I moved here. And as she was like, you don't talk to me anymore, not like we used to, because my aunt and me are like this, but it's not that I'm still feel like we're like this, just I'm not talking as much as I used to, and it's really sucks. I feel like I'm not being myself a lot anymore, but anyway, she said that, and it really got to me, and all of a sudden I exploded, and I started crying to her, and I started telling her how I feel like I can't breathe anymore. I feel like this is not right, and I started crying, like bawling, but so bad where I could not breathe. I would like go like that, like it was really bad. Like I kept doing that, and my throat felt like it was closing in, and it was just really bad. And that's when my aunt told the doctor, and they checked me and everything, and they talked to me, and that's when they told me I had anxiety, and that when I was in that car, that's when I had an anxiety attack. And I still do have anxiety attacks. I actually have anxiety attacks when I'm by myself, honestly, because when it all happens, it's because I'm by myself, because I don't want people around me to know it. I don't want the people around me to see that I have them, so I have them by myself a lot in my room that I share with my cousin. But yeah, it's really bad, but I'm trying to get through it. And yeah, guys, I just want to say these videos are already getting long, but I want to say that if you need to talk to somebody about anything, I'm literally here. Sorry that I heard something, so I kind of paused for a second. But yeah, I'm here. I'll link all my social medias down below. You could text me, message me, comment me down below, anything, and I'll literally take time out of my day to talk to you guys, because you guys listen to me and you guys always make my day. I want to return the favor and talk to anybody out there who has anything like going on like with me, or just wants to talk in general about anything that they're going through. Just please, I will talk to you. I will do it, because I'm actually really good when it comes to advice. I just don't take my own advice, but honestly, I don't think anyone really takes their own advice. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening to my rant. I love you guys so much. Thank you for at least watching this whole video. If you have, thank you. Um, but yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything that you do. And yeah, I love you guys.